Okay, we had kind of an interesting situation develop here in the Bengals-Ravens game. So the Bengals currently have a 2-point lead. I've paused it right here with 36 seconds left on the game clock. First down and 10, Ravens trying to see if they can maybe get a drive going, get some points, take the lead at the end of the half. Except when Lamar Jackson takes the snap right here, you see the ball is just going to kind of slip out of his hand when he is throwing. I'm going to use the other angle, though, because there's some controversy as to whether or not this should have been a fumble or not. So we know part of the rule, right? If the ball is moving forward, then it is an incomplete pass, which, as you see, ball is moving forward. However, it's not like it's always, I pause it again, it's not like it's always going to be an incomplete pass. Essentially, if it's moving forward, then it's an incomplete pass when you lose it, unless you then try to bring the ball back towards your body. This is not the tuck rule, but it's, the tuck rule doesn't exist anymore. The question is, does Lamar Jackson at this point try to bring the ball back towards his body, or is he still pushing the ball forward? And you see right here, he does kind of for a bit. You can see he kind of tries to bring it back into his body. That's what they call here, right? That's the rule, at least. What the refs see is that they say he kind of tried to bring it back into his body at the last second, but then it just slipped through his fingers because of the force of him pushing it forward. That is why it was ruled incomplete. Or excuse me, that's why it was ruled a fumble. I do think that's super close, though. You could argue either way, but ultimately it kills the Ravens' drive and gave the Cincinnati Bengals 3 points on the field goal. So yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you think of that calling, but that is ultimately why it was called that way.